All right.
Welcome.
Move a bit.
Move a bit.
Yes.
I move a bit. So, welcome to this fourth and final day of Playcon. It's the
Welcome to
only
the final day of Playcon.
That's right, and fourth, but
The-
they need to
yeah.
know. So,
We've been for 4 days so
yeah.
far. We had since Thursday till yesterday we had 510 drivers. We have to call
Third,
them
and obviously we
drivers.
had also students in the morning, which obviously are extra on that. We're operating here. We're doing actually a challenge, which is the World Pro Racing Hill Climb Challenge fueled by Enemed. And obviously enough, we're using a Maltese track, which is
Which we
Imtahleb.
developed with, we have a team of people who are developing the tracks of the hill climbs in Malta.
Yeah.
When we started with Imtahleb, and it's not ready yet, it's still in beta, but
The feedback was good.
the feedback was so good. It was not good, it was superb, because one of the drivers who race in the real hill climb track, Mauro Portelli, came by here, tried it, tested it, and even the braking points that he uses in the real life was the same, and that's good. The best testimonial and
That's
the
right.
first testimonial that we could have couldn't be better than that.
Sure, having the real driver obviously giving you that feedback, it's the ultimate we could have after the hard work the team had doing this.
Of course,
So-
we have to thank Simtrax,
Yeah.
obviously, who we partnered with, who are building the tracks for us, and it's a brilliant product
Yeah,
that
sure.
they're building, accurate to the nearest centimeter. Maybe the difference is like a centimeter difference, which we can prove. We have the video now going. It went online yesterday with the proof by a real driver. So we're saying the truth, obviously. And yes, we will be doing virtual hill climb championships starting with Imtahleb. Obviously, this will be held only in our sim racing center in Malta and Academy, of course, which will be opened very, very soon. And hopefully the permits will be out very quickly, and we're ready to roll.
That's right. So we encourage you, obviously, stay with us here.
Of course.
We'll be streaming all day long. Me and Justin will be popping in and giving you updates of what's happening. But obviously enough, as you can see, we're getting busy. Today is Sunday. Yesterday was super busy. We did from 10 in the morning to 10 in the evening. And something I would obviously again thank our sponsor for this event, Enemed. And I would like to thank all our other sponsors, which are rFactor 2, Gaming Malta, Visit Malta, Melita, GMR Entertainment, Sim Racing, Center Management, Transport Malta, Student Motorsport, GT Omega, Trustmaster, Garmin, and also MFCC.
We have to also welcome our new partnership, Trustmaster.
Yes, that's
Of
right.
course, Trustmaster are part of our family now, we can say.
Yeah.
And which we are using at the moment. We are using the Trustmaster, the TSXW Sparco wheel and pedals on all our sims and in our center as well. So we thank all our sponsors. Without these sponsors, and obviously with all the drivers that came here and are still competing, even the online drivers that we have in our championships, it's important because without the drivers and without the sponsors, we cannot operate by ourselves. We can just enjoy some sim racing on our own.
Sure. So, stay here with us, see some action going around here, and we'll be back with you later on. Thanks for being with us.
check. So for those that joined us now, we are doing the Imtahleb challenge at Playcon at the MFCC. Today is the last day to get the chance to try the beta release of the Imtahleb hill climb. It's a local track in Malta, which we have built in partnership with Simtrax. It's a very accurate track. Those who are in Malta at the moment, they can come over to MFCC in Ta'ali, and it's free to enter. Come at Playcon and compete in the Imtahleb challenge fueled by Enemed. You will be having a 5-minute session where you can go up the hill as much as you can during those 5 minutes. The best time of the day will win a €100 fuel voucher thanks to Enemed. And you can also, you don't need to compete to do the best time. You can also just try out our simulators and experience the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. Yesterday before we had real driver Mauro Portelli, who drives in real life in Imtahleb with his Formula car, and he tested it out, and obviously his testimonial, we have to say it, of course, because it's the best statement we could ever have, that the track is very close to reality. Actually, it is accurate. Maybe the difference is like 1 centimeter. In fact, Mauro told us that even the braking points that he used in the real Imtahleb is the same as the virtual hill climb. So that is a good satisfaction for us, especially for the developers who have been working hard on this project. This is not the first and the last track that we're building. Imtahleb is the first, obviously, because it's one of the most popular tracks in Malta for hill climb, and there's a good view of the nature surrounding the road. So people now can experience the virtual Imtahleb, which will be only available in our sim center and academy in Tarshin, which will be opened in the coming months. We're almost ready to kick off and start doing championships, events.
That's right. I'm back.
Team building. You can come over there and compete with your friends for fun. And there will be higher level championships and many other things.
Obviously enough national championships also with the local federation, so definitely it's gonna be something exciting having the national championships happening over there, and also in outside venues that we're exploring. So there will be a lot of activity going on. We're obviously enough looking forward to this, so very soon we're gonna have loads of championships happening.
Exactly. We have currently, of course, currently we have a championship, an online championship going on, which is the World Pro Racing GT3 Masters, fueled by Enemed, which round 3 is next month in November.
Yes, that's right.
And we also launched the V8 championship in partnership with Wave Italy,
Yep.
which we have to send an email to those who registered already, because due to our events, continuous events that they have week by week, we have to extend the qualifying period for all the drivers. So who registered already, we will send you an email once we finish from this event. We go back to our offices and we'll extend the qualifying for more days, and then not 4 more days, as in number 4, for more days. So you have the time to qualify, do your training and practice as much as you can, so you can qualify with the top 20 drivers. We will also, apart from the 20 drivers, we will keep some reserves extra, just in case someone will drop out from the championship. And it's good to say that the championship winner will win the Impetus Pedal Pro by Wave Italy, which
That's
is
right.
worth 1,500 euros. Those who are living in Malta at the moment, they can come over to Playcon, which is free, and you can see and touch these pedals that the championship winner will win, so you can see how they feel, etc. These are high-level pedals, which is used by professional drivers.
That's right. Definitely a professional. We've tried ourselves also with Wave Italy, and obviously we came up with this, and we have more championships coming up also with Wave Italy in the future. So
Exactly.
this is not the first and the last championship doing it with them.
So we leave you, so we don't keep on talking. We're going to leave the camera live on the people testing out the the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. It is so real that it's almost real. So I say real.
That's right.
The virtual Imtahleb, and you can come over. We have till 6 p.m. The good thing is that you can try it out, test it, have fun. But who is a bit more serious and would like to compete and do the best time of the best time of the day will win a €100 fuel voucher thanks to Enemed. Last thing, we have to thank all our sponsors and supporting partners who've been supporting us since the beginning, especially obviously Enemed now, who's been supporting us quite a lot now.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Enemed, for your support and believing in our project.
And I would like to thank, obviously enough, Gaming Malta and Visit Malta, rFactor 2, Melita, GT Omega Racing, GMR, Sim Racing, Race Center Management, Transport Malta, Student Motorsport, Trustmaster, Garmin, and MFCC.
It's good to mention that today, this event we are using for the first time the Sim Racing Limited software,
Yes.
which is a software for sim racing centers like we will be opening to control all your rigs at one time. It makes your life much more
easier.
In fact, before we used to just go crazy,
Yes.
putting the names on each PC, because obviously we have many people coming by.
Yeah.
Imagine having 510 people. Till yesterday, we have to name them by
One
ourselves.
by one.
We
so
can run the whole systems from just one computer, and it makes the life more easier. So that's it for now. You can continue watching live people testing out the simulators.
and we'll be back with you later. Thanks.
So for those who had just joined us here live, we are live at Playcon, the last day of Playcon. We've been running this event since last Thursday, along with the Delta Summit, and on the 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th Playcon. It's free to enter. There are plenty of games to play, including our simulators. What we are doing today, actually this weekend, we have developed the Imtahleb hill climb in Malta in partnership with Simtrax, who built this track to the nearest centimeter, where you can come over here and try it out. You can try it out for fun, and you can try it out to compete for the best time of the day, or at least, you know, the best time that you can do. The overall winner of this challenge every day, the best time each day, will win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. We've been working on this for quite a while. It's not the first and last track that we're going to build. We're going to build various tracks that will help real drivers test and practice before going into the real scenario, into the real track. This will help you practice more, check your limits, keep pushing to improve your time, and without the risk of incidents, accidents, and then you try your best during the real race. I excuse myself from stopping, but we had to put the new group in place on each simulator. So I was talking about the Imtahleb hill climb. This is not the first and last track that we're going to build. In fact, we are already preparing for other tracks. I was also saying that the Imtahleb virtual hill climb can be tested by the real drivers. In fact, yesterday before, a real driver who races in the Imtahleb track in real life came and tried it out himself, and he gave us the best statement we could ever have, that braking points, apexes, the corners are the same, and he felt like he is on the real track. That was our target, and target achieved. Apart from the drivers who can test before going into the real life track, we're going to do virtual hill climb championships in our center. Not only on Imtahleb track, but also on the other hill climb tracks that we will be building. But I cannot say more. Plenty of events are coming up. In fact, we have 2 events running at the moment. We have the World Pro Racing GT3 Masters, fueled by Enemed, where there are teams competing, such as Team Fernando Alonso and Singularity Racing, ACR, and many other high-level teams who are competing for a €1,800 prize pool. The next round is next month at the Sebring track, which is a 2-hour race. So these drivers, they have to race for 2 whole hours. There's no driver swapping There's no driver swapping, nothing. So they have to drive on their own. There were some issues with the microphone, I'm sorry for that. I was saying that this championship was an invitational championship only, and only these drivers were invited by us privately, obviously. We have a new championship which we launched along with Wave Italy. This championship is done. Oopsie, sorry. I had to replace my mic. I was saying about this championship. It's open to everyone, so everyone can compete in this championship. It's open for everyone. Everyone can join and apply for this championship, but the top 20 drivers will qualify. So we will be doing a qualifiers phase where drivers will do their best time. There's a time gap. It was already opened last week, but due to several events that we had, and we are currently here at Playcon, and we have another event next week at the Tattoo Expo, the same at MFCC. So when we go back to our offices, we will extend the qualifiers phase. Those who applied already, we will send you an email with the dates for the qualifying phase and also the dates of each round. If you do not qualify with the top 20, but you are close to be with the top 20, you will be kept as reserve, and if a driver drops out, then we will put you in and continue the championship. So for those who have just joined us now, we are at Playcon. It's the first event organized by GMR Entertainment, supported by Gaming Malta. There's plenty of games to play here, and also we are here with them with our simulators, as you can see on your screen. People can come and try and test actually the virtual hill climb that we have released as beta. It's functional. It is functional, but we still have some more work to do. We have some issues with the mic at the moment. I'm sorry for that. So you can come over here. It's free of charge. There's no payment. You can come over and play various games, and you can come over at our stand as well, World Pro Racing, where we have 5 simulators, and people can come over here and try the virtual hill climb. There's a challenge going on. The best time each day will win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed, who is the sponsor of this challenge that we have done along with MFCC. I would like to thank also all our partners who have been supporting us, and they've been following our projects, and thanks to them we are continuing to improve and increasing our events for you to enjoy and have fun. I would like to thank rFactor 2, the platform that we are using here, which can be found and purchased on Steam. So just a second, so I will call the new drivers and I'll be back with you. Welcome back. Those who joined us just now on our live streaming. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Who is currently in Malta. You can participate in our event. Actually, we are part of this event. Playcon, organized by GMR Entertainment and the Gaming Malta. Today we're doing a hill climb challenge on a track which is a local track called Imtahleb. We have developed in partnership with Simtrax the Imtahleb hill climb, which is accurate to the nearest centimeter. You can come over here, it's free of charge. You can come and test it out, and you can also take it more serious and try to clock a time, and you can compete to do the best time of the day. The best time of the day will win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. We've been running this event since Thursday. Till yesterday we had 510 drivers who took part in this challenge. Today is the last day. We have till 6 p.m. Obviously don't come at 6 p.m. because it will be very late. We close at 6 p.m. So last group will be at 5 minutes to 6. You will have a session of 5 minutes. You can do more than one try. Obviously there we will give a chance to those who did not do a session yet. But yes, you can do more than one try. So you can come over here at MFCC in Ta'ali at Playcon. Playcon is the first event organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. Obviously, we'd like to thank all our sponsors, Gaming Malta, Visit Malta, and all our supporting partners, especially today's event, this weekend's event is sponsored by Enemed, who is supporting World Pro Racing and giving the fuel vouchers to the winners. The best time of the day since Thursday. Obviously today we don't know who will be the best, who will be the champion of this day. And so you have time to come and compete. It's still 11:30. We have more time to compete. As you can see from the screens that we're showing you. Unfortunately, we cannot accept everyone due to the height. They cannot reach the pedals. So you have to reach the pedals in order to try the simulator. We have 5 simulators here by GT Omega. We have GT Omega rigs and Thrustmaster TSXW steering wheels, including the pedals. Would like to thank all our supporting partners, especially Transport Malta, who is supporting us in the virtual hill climb track, and all the other supporting partners, Student Motorsport, Sim Racing Limited, who provided us with the software to control and manage all the simulators at once, which made our life more easier. GMR Entertainment, Melita, GT Omega Racing, Thrustmaster, Garmin, and obviously MFCC, who is supporting us as well. We are using the rFactor 2 platform, which you can find on Steam. You can purchase it on Steam. Obviously, you will not find the virtual Imtahleb track. The virtual Imtahleb track is not available to download. It can only be used in our center, which will be opening in the coming months. And you can test the track there. You can have fun enjoying the local hill climb track. We are also organizing actually championships, hill climb championships, virtual obviously. And everybody can compete. We will have the championships for amateurs and also for higher level drivers. As you can see, we have various ages competing here today. We had 510 drivers from Thursday till yesterday. Today we already packed with drivers testing out the Imtahleb challenge and enjoying this experience. The track that we have built can be also used in VR, which is more immersive experience. But obviously this can be tested in our center and academy. As you can see now, the session has finished. They are doing a 5-minute session each, and we move to the next group. I'll be a bit muted to call the next drivers, and I'll be back with you shortly. So we move to the next group. We have our helpers explaining to the drivers who maybe never used a simulator or raced on a simulator or actually never, let's say, played a racing game. Obviously this is not a racing game, actually it's a simulation. So it's, you have to be more focused. This is like racing or driving the real car, so it's a bit more, it's a difficult more than playing another game. So each group is being briefed by one of our helpers. So they explain to them the speed limiter, what they have to stop before the starting line, and then they can start their lap. It is important for those that are interested and maybe they will be coming here later, take it easy, because Imtahleb is not wide, it's quite narrow, and you end up crashing in the first corner. So take it easy for the first few laps. You have 5 minutes and you can do as much as you can. And the most important thing is not about the competition, but to enjoy it. And if you are serious and you want to take it more serious and you would like to compete, of course, yes, you can compete for the best time of the day, and you get the chance to win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. I would like to thank all our helpers who have been helping us since Thursday. The simulators didn't stop, not even for 1 minute. That's what we want. We want people to try and understand what sim racing means and how to get into sim racing. The most important thing is to keep it fun, enjoy it. Competition is nice. It's important to be, there will be competition during races, but keep it as friendly as possible. So we have the next group ready to start. Nathan is controlling the simulation software thanks to Sim Racing Limited. And they have a session of 5 minutes. Those who are watching right now on our social media, on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, if you are living in Malta, you can come over to Ta'ali, where there is the National Football Stadium. You come over at MFCC and come in here. It's free of charge. You can come and try the virtual hill climb track, which we have built and released as a beta. It's not fully ready yet, but functional, so you can come and try, enjoy it. It's not that important for now to set a time, especially if you haven't never tried a simulator, so you can enjoy it. You can take a Sunday drive and go up the hill very easily and slow and enjoy the ride. But there are people who takes it more competitive and they try to clock their best time. The best time of the day will win a €100 voucher thanks to Enemed. This event has been organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. And I would like to thank also our sponsor of this event, Enemed, and also our main partners, Gaming Malta and Visit Malta, including all our supporting partners, Transport Malta, who been supporting us in doing the virtual hill climb, Imtahleb, Student Motorsport, Sim Racing Limited, Melita, rFactor 2 is the platform that we're using, GT Omega Racing, the rigs that we're using, Trustmaster are the steering wheels that we're using here, Garmin, and also MFCC. We invite you to come over here. Obviously, if you're living in Malta, today is the last day of Playcon. It's the first event, and I'm sure it will not be the last. So come over today. We have till 6 p.m. Don't leave for the last minute, because then we cannot book you in. The sims are always full, so you have to come early here and wait until your time is up to come over here and test the Imtahleb virtual hill climb. For those that do not know or not that much into motorsport in Malta, hill climb is one of the popular sports in motorsport here in Malta, and Imtahleb is one of the best tracks. Actually, it's the most famous tracks, hill climb tracks in Malta. Yesterday before, a driver who races in the virtual hill climb track, in the real hill climb track, Imtahleb, came over here and tested the virtual track and was amazed by the accuracy of the track. And that is the best testimonial that we could have. That's the reply we wanted to hear. So the work was appreciated and the target was achieved. That's what we wanted. Accuracy as much as possible, so the drivers can compete and practice actually before going into the real life track, and will be prepared well enough to compete in the real hill climb championship. I can proudly say that sim racing is recognized as motorsport. The first one was in Germany and Malta as well. Malta Motorsport Federation, we thank them for their support. We'll be doing championships along with the Malta Motorsport Federation's national championships in our sim center and academy, which will be opened in the coming months. You can come over there in our academy. We are doing various training sessions I can give you some information on what we will be doing in our sim racing center and academy. We will be doing training for beginners. You don't have to be a youth or a junior or an adult. I mean, anyone can come and practice, increase your skills. Even if you are a real driver, nowadays most of the people know that the real drivers in motorsport, most of them have a simulation and they practice before going into the real life track. We do individual training, young driver training. In fact, we already have children who are ready to start training with our team of coaches. I'll be back with you shortly as I need to call for the next group. So currently one of our helpers, Miguel, is explaining to the new drivers how to use the steering wheel and the pedals for those especially who never use the simulator or they're not much into motorsport. Everybody can come and register. You don't have to be the best driver or a good driver or whatever. Everybody can join in. It's free. Enjoy it. But if you want to compete, you can also take it serious and try to beat the best time of the day. And you will win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed, who is sponsoring this event, along with all our other sponsors and main sponsors, Gaming Malta and Visit Malta. While the new group are waiting for and listening to the briefing by Miguel, who is explaining everything step by step. So they need quite a lot of water, as they've been doing briefings for quite a long time, since last Thursday. My voice is almost gone as well, but we're very happy with the outcome of this event. We had obviously now over 510 people, because till yesterday we had 510. We already did like, how many groups we did, Nathan? I think we did around another 7 groups with 5 simulators, with 5 people in each session. So we'll go over 8 sessions. So already we're going to do another record of people testing our simulators. For those who have just joined us now on our live streaming, we are live on Facebook, Twitch and YouTube. We are doing the Imtahleb Hill Climb Challenge at Playcon at MFCC, organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. It's the first event and I'm sure it will not be the last. I have to set the drivers on each simulator and I'll be back with you shortly. So the drivers are ready and preparing. Everybody is preparing to start the 5-minute session. They have 5 minutes of going up the hill. They can do as much laps as they can in these 5 minutes. And you can come over here, try the virtual hill climb track, Imtahleb. If you want to register, come over here, it's free of charge. We have our helpers with the tablet to register and wait for us to call your name.
So, yes, as Justin was saying, just come here, register for free, and obviously enough you can have this experience on the newly built virtual Maltese hill climb track at Imtahleb. It's still in beta version, but obviously enough, it's like we have very positive feedback. Even we had feedback from real hill climb drivers. So you can actually try it and feel the real feeling that hill climb drivers do. As we had one hill climb driver that obviously enough gave us very positive feedback, even on his braking points, etc. So we have here till 6, obviously enough don't come at the last minute. This is the World Pro Racing Hill Climb Challenge, fueled by Enemed here at Playcon 2019. Would like to thank all our sponsors, Enemed for sponsoring also this event, Gaming Malta, rFactor 2, Visit Malta, Melita, GMR Entertainment, Sim Racing Limited, Transport Malta, Student Motorsport, GT Omega Racing, Trustmaster, Garmin, and FCC. Thanks to these sponsors, we can be here and obviously offer this experience to all those that visit us here. We'll be with you later on to give you obviously updates and more briefs of what's happening here.
We're waiting for the briefing to be ready. And then they start doing the 5-minute session again on the virtual Imtahleb hill climb track. So far, if you can check, Nathan can check how many laps we did. So far, we have done 2,597 tries up the hill and 555 drivers. So let me call the drivers to give them the sim position, and I'll be back with you shortly. So I lost the count which rounds we're doing now, which group it is. So, but we have another group. As always, we do a briefing session. Nathan is now doing the briefing session. We change the helpers who do the briefing every now and then, so they get the experience to explain to the new drivers how can they use the simulator, especially those who never use the simulator. For those who have just joined us now on our live streaming, we are doing a hill climb challenge at Playcon at the MFCC, obviously in Malta. So those who are currently living in Malta, they can come over to Ta'ali MFCC next to the National Football Stadium. They can come over here, it's free of charge, and they can come over to our stand and compete in our tournament. I'll be back with you shortly. The drivers are in place. They're preparing for their session. They have a 5-minute session. You can do more than one session, but obviously we give the chance to those who did not try one yet. We're also giving some time to the helpers to try it out as well. Just to know, this track is not public. Imtahleb hill climb track is not for the public. You cannot find it online. It can only be run in our center, and we'll be organizing championships, virtual championships in our center, which will be opening in Tarshin in the coming months. In the center, we'll be doing training sessions for young drivers who are interested in getting into sim racing, which is getting very, very professional, and also to real drivers who want to increase their skills and prepare virtually on the track before going to the real live track. As you know, World Pro Racing organizes professional racing. Currently there's a championship going on where the team of Fernando Alonso is competing amongst many other teams who are in a high level. It is the World Pro Racing GT3 Masters fueled by Enemed. It's an online championship where people will compete, the drivers will compete from the comfort of their home, from around the world. We have from various places, not in Malta, we have only one team from Malta. It's GT Omega RPM Esports, it's our team that we manage, and various other teams. I don't remember everyone by heart right now, but I can mention that Team Singularity Racing, ACR, AAA Esports, Team Fernando Alonso, GT Omega, and 15 more, actually 14 more teams. These teams are battling out because it's a team championship, not an individual championship, so the teammates need to work along each other and obviously not crashing into each other. We have seen this in real life. So, we are currently at Playcon, the last day of Playcon. It's the first event organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. Today is the last day where you can come over here and try or compete in the hill climb challenge. We have built the Imtahleb hill climb, which is to scale and accurate, the same as in real life. In fact, one of the real drivers who compete in the real hill climb of Imtahleb came to test it here Was amazed by the perfection, close to perfection of the track. It's not ready yet, it's in beta. We are working more on it, on the road surface, on the grip. So we'll release another update. Obviously release means that we will show you more updates. As I said, it's not for the public. You cannot find it online. But you can compete in our events that we will organize. Today is the last day of the Playcon event at the MFCC. It's the last day where you can try and compete at the Imtahleb hill climb, the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. The best time of the day will win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. And while we're here, I thank all our helpers, Nathan Mifsud, Nathan Vella, Miguel, Enriquez, Kirsten Ebeyer, Andrea Rizzo, and all our supporters who believe in our project and our vision of sim racing and esports. And my voice is going away second by second. I'm gonna move over to the voice, a louder voice actually, of Adrian.
Thank you, Justin. All those following us can obviously enough understand what's going on. Basically, this is the World Pro Racing Hill Climb Challenge fueled by Enemed, running on a local Maltese track which was developed by World Pro Racing together with Simtrax. Over here, all those visiting can have a chance, just register and have a go. Every best time of each day, we started from last Wednesday till today, will take home €100 fuel voucher thanks to Enemed. We are busy all day, we're here till 6, obviously enough. Don't stay and don't try to come last minute, because then your chances to participate in this challenge will be very small, let's say that way, because obviously enough we have queues and pre-registered people here, so we need to run through those people. And we are busy all day like we have been yesterday. A lot of people actually doing this challenge. We had over 570 people doing this challenge. So it's definitely being popular and getting more popular here on the Maltese Islands. Keep following us, and obviously we'll be back with more information and updates later on.
So, another group preparing and listening to the briefing by one of our helpers. You can find the live timings on our website, worldproracing.com. Look for live timing and offline events. There you will see the live timing up till now. So there is an issue with the timing, which we are clearing as soon as possible. It's due to a bug in the hill climb, which is still in beta. That's why it's in beta. We have some issues with the timing, but the completed times are being clocked, all right? There's no problems, but several times are being recorded, which we are removing. So there are no issues with the timing. We are at Playcon at the MFCC in Imtahleb, organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. If you are living in Malta, you can come over here. We have till 6 p.m. You can have a chance to try our simulators and race in the Imtahleb, virtual Imtahleb hill climb. So, we're preparing to start the session. How many? Let's do an update of how many laps we've did so far. So, 561 drivers since last Thursday and 2,643 laps, which means they went up the hill 2,643 times. This is another record for World Pro Racing. Thanks to this event, obviously, the first event organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. So for us, it's already a success, and we're very happy with the outcome of this. This is our satisfaction, seeing people doing training, coming and testing our simulators, and increasing and growing the community of esports, of sim racing. I would like to thank Enemed for this event. This event is fueled by Enemed. The best times of the day will win €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. And I would like to thank also our main sponsors, Gaming Malta and Visit Malta. We're using the platform called rFactor 2, which you can find on and purchase on Steam. And I would like to thank also Transport Malta, who are supporting us in doing the virtual hill climb tracks. Sim Racing Limited, who provided us the software to control all our simulators at once from one PC, which made our life more easily. And all the rest of our sponsors, Student Motorsport, who we partnered with this year. We're doing great stuff, and many events are coming up. GMR Entertainment, Melita, GT Omega Racing, who provided our rigs. Trustmaster, our recent partnership, who are provided us with the Trustmaster steering wheels. We are using the TSXW. And Garmin Malta, and obviously MFCC, who are supporting us as well. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in our vision. We've been working on this for 2 years now, almost. And finally, we can say it's becoming very fruitful, and we're happy that we are growing the sim racing community. Sim racing is not just playing a racing game, it's a simulation, and it's the bridge between the virtual world of sim racing and motorsport, where pro racing helps promising young and upcoming drivers to get into real motorsport, not only getting into motorsport, but becoming sim racing champions. All the drivers in sim racing who are the current champions, and they are elite drivers, they started from somewhere, and that was being an amateur, a rookie, a beginner. Everyone is a beginner at the first time, and then with training, determination, will you become a professional driver. It's up to your choice. I'll leave you here enjoying watching our stream, people driving here, having fun. We'll be back with you shortly. So the session is over. We are going to call the next drivers to participate in the Imtahleb Hill Climb Challenge fueled by Enemed. So currently, Kirsten is doing the briefing. We do a briefing every time there is a new group. So we explain to them what they need to know and how to drive this simulation. We are using a radical car, which is used in circuits and hill climbs as well. It's very popular here in Malta. So we're currently waiting for the briefing to finish, and then we set them up in each simulator. For those who have just joined us now in the live streaming, we are streaming on Twitch, Facebook and YouTube. We are at Playcon at the MFCC, organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. We are doing the virtual hill climb challenge at the Imtahleb track. We have built the Imtahleb hill climb track, which is accurate to the nearest centimeter, and you can come and try it here at Playcon. So each driver is doing a 5-minute session. You can do more than one session, but obviously give time to the other people who didn't have a chance yet to try. We're going to give you an update on how many people registered for testing and trying the Imtahleb, virtual Imtahleb hill climb. So far we had 567 people who tried another record. We're going to keep on doing records now. And 2,693 laps up the hill. Today the event will finish at 6 p.m. So don't leave for the last minute. At 6 we will finish the last group. Those who have not registered yet and you are living in Malta, you can come over here to the MFCC in Ta'ali next to the National Stadium at Playcon. Playcon is the first event organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. I would like to thank again our partners. First of all, Simtrax, who we partnered with to build the tracks and accurate, and also Transport Malta, who are supporting us in building the Imtahleb hill climb track. Our main sponsors, Gaming Malta and Visit Malta, including the rFactor 2, which is the platform we are using, which can be found on Steam. You can purchase it on Steam. Look for rFactor 2 by Studio 397. And all our other supporting partners, especially Enemed, who are supporting us in this event. It's fueled by Enemed, who clocks the best time of the day, wins a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. We had missed full session. So you can, if you want to see, check the live timing, you can visit our website, worldproracing.com. You can visit our website, worldproracing.com, live timing and offline events. And you'll see all the times registered so far since last Thursday. So, if you think you can be or you can clock the best time of the virtual hill climb, or you want to prove us that you're the best in the virtual hill climb of Imtahleb, come over here and try and clock the best time. You can take it serious, you can have fun as well. But this announcement is for that person who would like to do the best time of the first event that we've done with the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. So for those watching us on the live streaming, we are live on Twitch, Facebook and YouTube. If you just came now watching the live stream, we are at the Playcon event at the MFCC in Taali in Malta. If you are living in Malta, you can come and compete here. It's free of charge. You can come over here in Taali next to the National Football Stadium. Register at our stand, World Pro Racing, and you can have the chance to try our simulators, and for the first time you can experience the Imtahleb hill climb track, which we have built in partnership with Simtrax, and you can test it out for the first time. We will be doing virtual hill climb championships in our soon to be opened Sim Center in Tarshin, where we'll be organizing championships, corporate events, team building events, training sessions for young drivers, even for real drivers who want to improve their skills and practice before going into the real life track. I would like to thank all our helpers, Nathan Mifsud, Nathan Vella, Miguel Enriquez, Kirsten Ebeyer, Andrea Rizzo, Sheldon, Scott Muscat, Matthew Gaia, who have been helping us throughout all our events. We thank them for their patience, because you need patience to explain to people how to use the simulation. If you want to register to compete in this event, ask one of our helpers to register you, and you will have a 5-minute session and try to do your best time or experience the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. another group preparing to start another session. So, today is the last day of Playcon, the first event organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. Next week, we also have another event as World Pro Racing, the Tattoo Expo. So if you want to visit us at the Tattoo Expo, the same place here at MFCC in Ta'ali, next to the National TV station, we're going to do another challenge. If you would like to contact us for any information, you can visit our website, worldproracing.com. You can send us an email on info@worldproracing.com. And one of our members will help you with your question. Just to give you a brief on what World Pro Racing does. We organize these kind of events that you are watching, offline events we call them. And we also organize online championships. We currently have one which is an invitational championship where top teams are competing, top drivers in rFactor 2, the simulation platform we're using. We also create and organize online championships also for amateurs, and we have open championships for everyone. In fact, we have launched a championship open to everyone, which is the Wave V8 Championship in collaboration with Wave Italy. If you don't know who Wave Italy are, Google Wave Italy, waveitaly.com, and you can find more information about their products and what they do. They do interesting. They are part of the sim racing world as well, in a professional level. So they are worth a visit. The V8 Championship in collaboration with Wave, which I was explaining about, there will be an open qualifier race, actually a time trial, and the best 20 times will be chosen to compete in the championship. If you were close to the 20 drivers, we will keep you as reserve to, if something might happen, if someone drops out, we will put you in. For more information about what we do, visit us at worldproracing.com, and there you'll find all the information about our events, upcoming events, and stay tuned on all our social media, especially Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Let me check. So since there is a small issue with the live timing, recording some useless times which we don't need, we are clearing them, but the original time is being recorded, so you can visit our website, go to live timing and offline events, and there you can find all the live timing since last Thursday and of today. They are highlighted in grey. Once we refresh the system, you will see all the updated live timing. Oh, the website is worldproracing.com, and there you can find the live timing. You just click on live timing and offline events. So after this session, we will reset and refresh the live timing, and you So the session is over, and I'm going to call the other drivers. So I'll be back with you shortly. For those who have just joined us now on our live streaming, we are at the Playcon event at the MFCC in Imtahleb, organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. Today we're doing a different challenge. It's the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. We have developed the Imtahleb hill climb track in collaboration with Simtrax. It's close to perfection compared to the real Imtahleb track, to the nearest centimeter. You can come over here, it's free of charge to compete for the best time of the day. The best time of the day will win a €100 fuel voucher by Enemed. You can also compete or just have fun enjoying the virtual Imtahleb hill climb. So far, the best time of the day is 1:02.8 by Dylan De Bono. You can come over here and compete. It's free of charge. And take it for fun, or at least enjoy it. Or you can compete also for the best time of the day.
So we're back here live from Playcon here at World Pro Racing Hill Climb Challenge fueled by Enemed. We had loads of sessions. I think now we almost reached 600 drivers and I think around 2,800 laps. Playcon, organized by GMR Entertainment and Gaming Malta. We are live from the stand. As you can see, we have drivers waiting, and obviously also drivers on our simulators having this challenge at the Imtahleb hill climb, a track World Pro Racing developed also together with Simtrax. This is the first Maltese track to be put on a virtual platform. Would like to thank our sponsors, Enemed, for sponsoring obviously this event and other events and World Pro Racing. Thanks to Gaming Malta, Visit Malta, rFactor 2, Melita, GMR Entertainment, Sim Racing, Limited, Transport Malta, Student Motorsport, GT Omega Racing, Trustmaster, Garmin Malta and MFCC. Thanks to these partners and sponsors, obviously enough, we can bring to you these kind of events. So keep on following us. We'll give you some updates every now and then what's going on here at MFCC Playcon 2019.
So we're closing the live streaming for now, and then we'll be back later on, close to the end of the event. Thank you for watching, and see you later.